Am I recording? Okay. Hi. I'm Bailey, the person who's normally in a VTuber model or using a PNG tuber model or whatever for this series specifically. Of course, I yawn when I start recording. I wasn't yawning the entire 10 minutes that I've been sitting at this chair. Fuck. Anyways, but the idea for today is just to kind of film a little after show thing, something that I don't really have to think too hard about. And I'm just kind of like telling you how I feel about how things are going so far. Week one, I recorded yesterday, but when by the time I'm recording this, I recorded week one yesterday. Um, and I was gonna edit it, and then my family wanted to do things and stuff like that, so I ended up not editing, which is why I'm trying to do this, which is hopefully going to be way shorter than the 4 hour playthrough I did for that. Um, I do hope that you liked week one though. It was interesting. It's one of those things where it's like I knew I wasn't gonna like doing this, right? I knew that I wasn't gonna like life simulation. I don't get me wrong. I love life simulation games. I think they're really fun. I think people love them, and that's great. And you can do some really cool, wacky things with them. Awesome. I just don't like life simulation. I just don't like life. No, I don't like life simulation. I guess because I don't like life, there's this like point of it where it's like you can be very like fantastical with it, but then in my head, the only thing I'm focusing on is how the needs go down like that. And there's the money issue. And then they're complaining about things. And then it's like, it's a little too real for me. It's a little too real for me. Like, I'm good. I'm good on it. I'm chill. I'm chilling. So genuinely, I just don't like these sorts of things. I would rather build and not think about literally anything else. Just let me mindlessly build something and make a shell and maybe think about like how like rooms can be purposed and that sort of thing. It's just that's more fun to me than having to be like, oh, your needs are really low. I have to pause everything and make sure that you do all the things. Oh wait, the game does this thing where if one need takes a long time, all the other needs disappear or all the other actions disappear. Fuck yeah. So now your needs are still low, even though I told you to fix that shit. And then there's this like the whole money thing where like you earn money each day or however many days of the work that your Sims are working, right? But like I don't know, it feels like they don't earn enough for all the things that they do. And then the like and autonomy and I was about to say anonymity. No, the autonomy for the Sims, like if they're going to eat something, they go for the option that you have to pay for. Like which sometimes I did that and I get that, I get it. I wasn't exactly very frugal with my shit, right? But like to make the autonomy do that and go for the things that like what. And then there's the phone system which has so many notifications, and then like you get calls even though why are you getting a call from your kid when they're at school, and that doesn't make any sense. And then I don't know, it's just like the Sims don't know each other's schedules, so it's like the random pop-ups kind of obviously are kind of portraying that. And then I just there's so much. Why is there so much all the time doing all the things? I don't like it. I don't like it. What did you do in a minute? Sorry, I'll shut up. This is why I don't play these things. There's just so much to look at because the only thing I'm really paying attention to is their needs, right? But it's like, well, then you can't do the fun stuff and you can't like go out and do other things because you have to constantly be looking at their needs. But it's also like, I just want to get the day over with. So I'll speed through everything. And I bet they're like just sitting there for like a good minute, which is an actual hour in their day. So it's like maybe I should be playing it on normal or slow speed the entire time. But if I did that, the playthroughs would be like 12 hours long. So like, no, the fuck, thank you. And then trying to deal with not only because the idea I had was to focus on my sim, just the Generation 1 Baeli Roker sim. But if I do that, then the other two are gonna have a really shitty, really grouchy, really terrible lives because they're gonna be trying to fend for themselves and they're stupid. I keep saying sim, don't I? I apologize. They're Zois, and I should know this, but I still haven't made that connection yet. So in my head, life simulation, they must be sim. Doesn't make sense, but Anyways, so it's just like I'm so frustrated. It's so much work. Why is it so much work? Anyways, I don't know why I'm like complaining, but like I want to complain, so I feel like complaining, so I'm going to complain. You know what I mean? And then like realizing that because for me, I would just go based off like when I build or like furnish, I guess I go based off of like aesthetic or whatever, or what works best, how I like it to look, because I can. And I don't really think about functionality or how the Sims are not gonna like the lack of decor or how they're not gonna like the feeling of a toilet seat on their ass. I don't know. Like it's just like and so you have to think about like the below average and the average grade and the good grade furniture, and then you realize that by the time you're looking at it and you're like, oh, I should probably upgrade that. You don't have money to upgrade it. It's like, okay, so basically I should be frugal, more frugal. Got it. Lesson learned. So be a lot more frugal in the beginning and like basically ignore their constant droning about how terrible their home situation is. And then the like little like I don't know point things, they're like the four at the bottom of the screen. I don't know what they're called, but like they'll like ask for some to do something specific in the day. Why? Why? It's already hard enough as it is. That just to like, help when there's nothing to do? I don't know. And then there's also like the autonomy of like going out and doing something because it's an open world and not like you have to go there and travel yourself. They'll just go out and head to a park or whatever and do some random thing. Okay, love that for you, but also you have needs and you're not taking care of them yourself. Instead, you're going to a park. I, hello, what are we talking about? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not good with like managing all of the needs and also doing new things for like them to like I don't know, have a more enriching life or whatever. That's hard. Like it's and then I guess the only way to do that for me would be to slow down the day. But then that would take literally five ever. And I don't want to. Don't want to. Um, anyways, it's fine. It's fine. I really don't do the whole life simulation thing. So I think I'm literally just like, this is so much like real life. All of the tasks and the needs and stuff are overwhelming, and you're supposed to focus on those in order to live or whatever. And then you also have the whole, but what if I want to do this? But in order to do this, I gotta just ignore some of those needs going down. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta like, it's okay if they're like basically at zero and I'm about to die. I've got something I want to do, you know? That's so ADHD. Okay. But like it's just it I don't life well already. And so playing a life sim, it's like just highlighting how bad I life. Does that make sense? Probably not. I just don't. I don't like it. I'm gonna keep going until the end of the Generation 1 Zoi's lifespan. I told myself I would, I will, but I didn't expect yesterday to be like a 4-hour session of just me basically like learning and crashing out over life. So, Yeah, that's it. I'll shut up now. That's enough of my shit. Um, I do hope that you enjoyed the first episode or episodes because with how long that was, I'm definitely not posting 4 hours. I'm like the full 4 hours all together at once. That's crazy. I might post that on like a members thing so that you can see the full thing without any cuts or whatever or interruptions. But I'm gonna try to maybe separate them down into like 40 minutes or less. I don't know. I don't know if I should do 20 or 40. Like you'll find out. You'll have already known. I'm just talking to myself in the past. Uh I don't know. I don't know. I just don't live simming isn't for me. Live simming is not for me. Maybe I'll change my tune by the end of it. Maybe I'll get used to it. Do you ever get used to life? That's a question for people who are older than me. I'm 21 years old. Do you ever get used to life? That's just, it's a weird existential question for you. Do you ever get used to life? Maybe you're like, I don't know, 18 and you also want to know the answer to that question. If there is anybody who's willing to answer that or like has an opinion on that, definitely put it in the comments. Um, I don't know if I said it before, but I don't really care if you subscribe and I don't really care if you like the video, but a comment, absolutely. Let me know what you think. Give me your thoughts and opinions. I love hearing them, even if they're negative. I don't give a I just want to hear them. I just want to hear them. So tell me everything. This could be like, it could be like you're droning him on about complaints for no reason sort of comment, or I totally feel the same way sort of comment. You know what I mean? Like just, or you could literally just comment axolotl, just because you want to. Isn't it cute? My dad printed it and I put a face on it. It's adorable. I don't know what to name it though. Oh, that could be the comment. You could comment a name. Give it a name, guys. I don't know. I have a feeling nobody's going to watch this series because I wouldn't watch it either. But, if you do, thanks for being here. But yeah, so yeah, the only thing that I guess I asked for on this channel is if you watch videos, if you want to, and comment if you can. Because, sometimes you can't. But, if you can, that'd be awesome. Anyways, I'm going to shut up now because I don't know. I have nothing else to say. I just wanted to complain and I didn't feel like recording a big video. And I was like, but I want to record something today. So I did. And now I've done it and we're Gucci. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here, being a part of this journey with me. And I cannot wait to suffer through week 2 with you. I'm gonna be recording that on Monday. Today's Friday, so but I mean it'll be out tomorrow anyways, at least for you. So yeah, hope you enjoy it and I'll see you then. Bye bye.